So you can see the White Sands National Monument out there. So the other mountain range is the one east of Albuquerque, and that's tall. Now I see why all the sand gets deposited there. So what sucks is I think the speed limit's 35 all the way down. So we're out of the big pine trees already into little ones. So one of the signs up there said 9,000 feet. Well, sure. So I don't know if they meant hiking. I thought the town was only at 8,500 feet. It's pretty high though. It is neat. Spent $40 at the bakery and $10 on some Serbian seasoning. They had some neat shirts too. One said, "I'm so old I fart dust." I had to tell that one. I almost bought it. I'm not that old yet, but I could be. Alright, so I'll turn it back on again if we see anything. So it's 16 miles, it says, of 6% grade. Past high rolls, elevation 6,700 feet. So we've dropped 2,000 feet and we have another 2,000 feet to drop. I think it'll get a little less steep because we have a good ways to go still before we're out. It seems to be getting quicker. We have a tunnel coming up. Oh, this is a neat canyon. So we're out of the pine trees already. We'll be in the desert in another 1,000-foot drop probably. Didn't help much in Big Bend on that one hill because it was so steep. I mean, that was 10%. It's like right now we're going 35 and it seems to be slowing us pretty decently. I don't want to put it in a second, then we really have to slow down. Kind of want to get away from those trucks too, so I can tell if there is a small, if it is us or if it is them. pretty much, yeah, we're in the desert now. No more of any trees, just bushes. We would have smelled something if it was us, because we've been changing directions and the wind would, oh. Alright, keep turning it off, thinking I'm done, and I get this view. So speed limit's up to 50. Back up to 67. We're leaving Lincoln National Forest. In this town, the sign said is 4,500 feet. It looks like we keep getting lower to the white sands also. Alright, we made it. So I think this is, yeah, it's Alamogordo. So we're driving through Alamogordo, just got diesel. So the Texaco we went to was totally out of unleaded gas. And yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the past few days, gas stations have had no gas. They're dirty. None of the receipts machines work. So there's definitely people traveling now. Tons of people traveling that they're not, or there's not enough workers. I'm not sure. Could be both. But this town, they had a Home Depot and a Lowe's literally right next door to each other. I'd never seen that before. It's like a pretty big town. There is a Air Force base around here. I think it's Holloman. I think they do the missile testing, if I remember right. And then Las Cruces is another hour from here. Oh, there's a KOA here. Yeah, Holloman Air Force Base, the sign said is 10 miles south. KOA, that would be fun to check out someday. So we are 4 miles from Dunes Drive. road into the park isn't too long to get to the end. I mean, we have time, but I kind of want to get as far west as possible, as fast as possible, and then see stuff in the Arizona, SoCal area. Because I don't plan on going to SoCal if I go to the desert Southwest in January, but I might. I don't know. It's hard to say. Depends on the weather, I guess. I really want to go through Nevada if it wasn't super cold. I was trying to go to Great Basin National Park on our way home this trip, but the day we'd be there, the low is 20, and that's too cold. We'd have to drain all our water. Don't want to do that. Alright, we just entered White Sands National Monument and took the last map at the window. And for some reason you can't have alcohol in here from February 1st to May 31st. So I don't really understand that. Like the rest of the year you can drink in here, or if there's a campground, or why they would not allow you. But we're gonna go to the visitor center next and gift shop. Oh, and if you like churros, they sell churros here. But I'm not getting one. Most likely not getting one. So we're at the White Sands National Monument. Fortunately, most of the visitor center is closed, gift shop closed, but you can go into the park. So we'll go check that out soon. Looks like the employee housing. And there's the visitor center. It's really nice. And the road is, it's an 8-mile road, and half of it is not paved. You're just driving on the sand, so that'll be neat. But basically those mountains you see are where we drove out of. So that's the southern end you're looking at. So way up around this bend. Oh wow, still over there. All right, so that high peak, we were up in there. So basically right behind that adobe house and the tree right to the right of it. And it was pretty neat. But yeah, this place is surrounded by mountains. Except to the south there's not too many. So I'll start filming once we get in the park. We just entered White Sands National Monument, and we're gonna drive to the end of the 8-mile road, and there's a loop, and then once we get to the loop we'll start stopping and seeing about climbing some dunes or doing short nature hikes. Alright, my first entry into the dunes. I wonder how soft it is up if you get off of the shoulder here. Hopefully not very. So this is the Interdune Boardwalk parking area. Oh, that looks pretty fun. surprisingly hard. I mean, there's washboards in the sand, just like on a gravel road. I wonder if it gets slick when it gets wet. So there's backcountry camping, the ranger said. So I don't know, can't imagine if you actually camp in the sand, or if there's areas where there's some vegetation and the sand is blown away. It'd be neat to see. It'd be soft camping on the sand. Wow, farther in you get, the better it looks. Thunderstorms in the background. So I think I see the loop coming up. Wow, it's on the left. So many people walk there. And it's not even smooth anymore. All you see are footprints. So here's the picnic areas. Wow, they even have barbecue grills, I just noticed. Pit toilets. It's actually more picnic areas than I expected. Oh, there's tons of them on the left. So I'm not sure if I'm on the loop road. I might just be in the picnic area. I bet people do donuts in this parking lot. Oh, people sledding over here. See if we can see them going down. You see that red sled over there? Alright, hurry up, do it, do it, do it. Just gotta sit down. I want to see how fast they go. Must be fun. The little kids are walking up and down. Oh. So here is how big this is. They're spread out nice. Yeah, so this is not the loop road. So that's the picnic area. Alright, here's the loop road. This isn't the loop road because there's no way out on that parking lot. I am confused. Maybe they quit plowing the road because it's COVID closed. Or it's a little loop. Yeah, people are just lounging in the sand. We'll have to find a spot and go lounge in the sand. I at least want to walk to the top of one of these. Oh, this is the loop road. Yeah, if you don't go sledding or eat here or walk, you can pretty much do all this in an hour easy. Like visitor center, drive around. Oh, there's the amphitheater off to the right. Don't see it. Unless it's just this open area. Some bathrooms. Evening program. I don't think there is one. Alright, let's stop this. Show you one of the parking areas. So basically people just park and walk up the dunes. It must be really crusty or not blow much because there's footprints everywhere. Unless there's that many people have walked on it today. Alright, oh, I'm gonna see someone slide down maybe. Alright, so don't waste your money on a sled here. I just saw a person get in the sled and she didn't move. And so she rocked back and forth and barely moved and got 10 feet down, which is halfway down, and then fell out. That doesn't look very good. She must not have got the wax that they sold, which is probably another 10 bucks. Maybe the lighter you are, the better, because it's sand and you stay on top of it. So the little kids maybe might do better. It is definitely a lot of sand. I think it's, what did I read? Wait. I can't remember now. I want to say it might be 20 by 20 miles or 30 by 30 miles. Somewhere in that 500, 600, 700 square mile area. Oh, there's a little walk. We might go do this walk. We walk to the top and I think you can see pretty far. It's the Alkali Flat Trail. Don't know if I want sand in my shoes, but it wouldn't be nice to say we walked in the sand at least. All right, it's nice and cool out actually. Perfect time to come here. This parking lots are really big. Yeah, it is really nice. It's very comfortable. So, oh wow. This is a 5-mile loop trail. Takes 3 hours. You go up and down the dunes. That's pretty neat. So I wonder how they mark it. We're just gonna go to the top of one of them. This tells you what to bring. People saw, oh, that person sledded down really fast across the way. So this is once a massive lake, stretches 9 miles, 17 miles from north to south. Oh, so Alkali Flat must be the entire sand dunes monument, basically. So it's roughly 17 by 10 miles, say. So here's Zoe. Zoe, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, there she is. She's having a blast today. She loves this warm air and the sun. I think she likes the dry air, honestly. I'm not sure where she's going now. Oh, she's gonna look out the door. She likes looking outside. All right, I had to climb back up because I had it in photo mode by accident. So here's a 360. So there's the RV. Oh, I'm out of breath running up here. So that peak over there, that's where we went to the cloud something town. I can't remember the name, but it's at 9,000 feet. Actually, it says 9,000 feet, but it's really 8,600 or 700 something. Maybe the peak is 9,000. And then we went down to 4,000 some feet. And this is looking, I want to say this is northeast maybe, or no, northwest. That's pretty much west. And southwest. And south. Alright, watch these people slide down. The little kid goes fast. So there's a trail in this parking lot. It's a 5-mile loop. And it looks like they mark it with little placard stakes in the ground that stick up 4 or 5 feet. It does look like it would be fun to hike here. The sand is not hot at all. It's actually cool. Even with the sunshine on it now, it's cool. Cold, I would say. I think it's gypsum. But if I repeated any of this, I'm sorry. But I lost some video because I had the photo mode. I don't really know what was what now. Alright, there she goes. See, it's pretty fast. I would love to sit here with chairs. Bring some chairs up here. Or even sit in the shade if it's hot down below. It's just so quiet here. I mean, except for when the people are sliding. Other than that, you don't hear anything. But you could find your own quiet areas. I mean, I look off in the distance and I just see people like a mile away. And I think you're allowed to walk anywhere you want. You just carry enough water and be prepared. I like this area. I like these areas. This is why I want to RV full time if we ever can. It's so much better than living in the city and just staying at the same place all the time. In your same old house. Doing your same old chores. This is life. And we basically spent the same amount of money doing this for the last month as we would have at home. Because you're always buying something for the house to help you do work. Or something's breaking. I think we definitely eat more, spend more money on food at home. And if we actually stayed places longer, if we had more time and drove less, it would basically be cheaper doing this than living at home. We could do it for $1,500, $2,000 a month, easy. Instead of, we might have spent $3,000 in the last month. All right, so I'm gonna go back down and time to leave, I think. All right, so we are back on Loop Drive for 1 mile. Yeah, this person's coming down Loop Drive the wrong way. Or maybe it's not one way. I guess I thought it was. Horses here. Horse trailer unloading area on the right. Wow. Seems like that would be hard for a horse to walk in this stuff. there's another picnic area on this side of the loop. Alright, there's a fighter jet landing at the Air Force Base. And I'm hoping the camera gets it. He might have been too high, yeah. So we're gonna go to back to where we got gas in the town and try and stay at the KOA. Otherwise we're driving late again. I don't feel like driving late. Oh, they're not.